All right, so as you can see here, I got the under shingle underlayment laid down. It's just this roll of stuff that's like tarp material. So that goes on underneath the shingles for that little extra layer of water protection. You can see in the background I've got an RV there. That's my mom and her husband out here staying for several weeks to kind of help out. They're from Wyoming, this is Virginia. So they've been kind of doing a long road trip through America. So she's over here clearing out some brush where we're going to put the timber frame building. So appreciate her efforts there. And we'll get the tractor back there and some chainsaw going, and we're going to clear that out. As for the roof here, I need to wrap this up. I've got some rafters on the end that I need to trim up with this really cool what do they call it? Beam saw, beam cutter that attaches to your circular saw, any circular saw. So I went ahead and purchased the circular saw and the beam cutter to have a dedicated unit that will always stay together. So I'll be getting a lot of use out of that. This came from Harbor Freight, by the way. So the beam cutter was around $70, maybe it was $79, I can't remember. And the actual circular saw was like $32. So I'm into this tool for just over $100. And you know, if I can complete one whole timber frame structure out of it before it ever breaks down, you know, it's Harbor Freight, of course. You know, I think it's a win. But yeah, let's go ahead and break that out and cut these beams off. And once I'm done with that, I will finish up the last little roll of underlayment that I got to do, and then we'll put on the drip edges I got here, and those will go on all the edges except for the inside edges where the water is going to run off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the runoff yet, whether I'm just going to put 2 sets of gutters on each roof, aiming towards the back of the building, or if I'm going to complete a whole plywood and beam structure over the metal roof. And so as soon as all that's done, we will start laying shingles. I've got several packs of shingles that were left out from the previous owner, but then we're going to have to go and buy new packs of shingles. What do you say we go check on my mom? Alright, so I think this is actually going to be the first time I reveal where the new building is going to go. There's the pink house. Alright, this is kind of cool. Here's an old Atari. Complete.
Those old reruns keep your family apart. Does your dog fall asleep at the very start? Then turn off the TV. And here's what you read when you play a game from Atari. Have you played Atari today?
With an Atari game, a flick of the switch turns your TV set into a playground and your family room into a family room.
Have you played Atari?
Anyone want it? What are you?
I'm tired.
So what do you got going on here, Mom?
Okay, so where you're going to put your building, where the flags are, I'm clearing out all the brush and everything. I'm putting it fast as I'm going.
So we're pretty flat here, huh?
We are flat here. We've got a lot of new growth.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good spot. I can see the potential.
So this spot was actually identified by my brother, her other son, her second favorite son.
No,
It's alright, not like he watches these. So right here, there's not a whole lot of large trees to be cleared out, so we don't have to worry about stumps. We do have a lot of these smaller ones though, but that's no problem. Tractor can take care of those, no problem. So this one right here, and these are outside the boundaries, but these are going to make good logs we can mill up. So let's find the corners here. Okay, we got an orange flag like here, and then here's another flag, and over here there. Right here. So we got 30 by 36. Well, I think this is 36 and this is 30. It's gonna go all in this area and we're gonna have a second floor. We're back here in the woods. Got a lot of trash to clean up over there by where the Atari is, and I think that's going to be like the approach where we'd bring vehicles. I don't know, maybe in here, but I want to put a septic system back here. It's either going to go this way if I have enough room, or this way. Gonna have to get some professional guidance on that. So, what do you think? Well, it is time to get these first set of shingles on. Let's see what we got on the ground that was left over from the previous owner. Alright. So it looks like we got a couple packs of these green. Is that a different set? Or I think those are kind of green. Looks like 2, maybe 3 packs. Then another set we got over here by the old house. Interesting tidbit about this old house that I recently found out is that it was built in 1944 according to the tax record. Okay, looks like we got 4 packs of some color I don't know. So all that is worth quite a bit in today's dollars. I haven't priced these since about 15 years ago when I was getting them for about 15 bucks a pack. Today I saw them for like $37. So we'll see if we can get those on, and then we'll see if we can match them once we get back to one of the box stores like Home Depot or Lowe's. All right, so I got all my free green shingles you put on. This is what 3 packs of shingles looks like. I'll probably need, looks like probably 4 more to get this done. So that's the green ones, and I got the brown ones here. That's what those are going to look like. Get the brown shingles. I'm going to put the brown ones on this side. I've got 4 packs of that. Yeah, 4 packs that were left over from the previous owner, so I'll get those on. That should take me about halfway. I'll probably need 4 more packs of that. So I'll try to find some matching green shingles at one of the local stores and some matching brown shingles. So I'll have brown on this side, green on this side, and hopefully, you know, they aren't going to match, but you know, green versus brown, and maybe even brown versus new brown and green versus new green. But at least I'll have green on one side and brown on the other. So let me get these 4 packs on there, and we'll see about going to the store later. Alright, so I used up all the free shingles that were left over on the property from the previous owner. This is what 4 packs looks like. And this is what 3 packs looks like. So basically this is called the vintage green. And this is called dual brown. I found plenty of dual brown available from local suppliers. Vintage green has been discontinued, but I found 6 packs up in Delaware, and I paid for those, and they're getting shipped down here. So should have more than enough to finish there. And then I've got 7 packs of the brown here, so I'm going to go ahead and get those on. Should be more than enough. Should be able to take any unopened packs back. But $35 a piece for those, and I'm not sure what it was, but I paid just under $500 for the remainder of the shingles, and we'll see if I have any left over that I can return. Okay, so I finally got the last of the shingles that I ordered. 1 more pack of the dual brown to finish this up. They say congratulations, you now have the last 7 packs of vintage green on the East Coast. So just got to get all these done. Should have enough. If not, I can just use a different type of green. And then yeah, I'll get all this done and be done with being up here. This last row of shingles, we got an overhang on the underlap part, so we're going to cut that short of the ledge, and then we take another row of very short piece of the decorative part of the shingle and line that, and we put tar under that and stick it down, no nails. Okay, so here I am doing the very last step to shingling this roof. First thing I'm going to do is trim off the excess overhang of the underlap half of the shingle, and then I'm going to apply the adhesive sealant, and basically I'm going to glue on a piece that I trimmed down that's going to fit the difference between the underlayment and the very edge of the roof. And you know, that's all she wrote for this little project. I'm going to do green on this side and brown on the other side, and that'll be done. All I got to do is worry about the drainage after this, and we can stick a fork in this project. Okay, shingling is done and I like it. Feels so good to be done. Next thing I'm going to do is bring the metal roofing over that was also left behind with the property sale. That's going to cover this. I'm going to probably build a frame here with a slope, and any water runoff from both sides of these roofs will come down onto the metal roofing that I will add on top of the steel roofing and run straight off the back, and we will gutter the back into water tanks, and we will have rainwater for things like mixing concrete or watering a garden if we get to that point. And yeah, just general cleaning of equipment, etc. The water is not going to be drinkable, of course, but we can use it for other things like cleaning.